Countdown.
Tahniah. Siaran langsung ini dibawakan khas kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber Malaysia. Sebuah inisiatif e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Tumpukan perhatian anda. Siaran langsung akan bermula sebentar lagi. Link sijil akan diberikan di hujung siaran ini. Pastikan diisi dalam tempoh yang ditetapkan. Terima kasih.
Hello, Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Hai semua para guru, ibu bapa yang dihormati dan para pelajar yang cikgu kasihi sekalian. So selamat datang ke Tuisyen Akademi YouTuber Usaha Sama e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. So bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. So untuk mendapatkan kesempatan kelas kita pada petang ini, pada malam ini, mari kita sama-sama mulakan kelas dengan membaca Ummul Kitab Al-Fatihah. Al-Fatihah.
Nak ikut saya ambil daripada sini. Dekat share. Naik di saya. Dan ada tuan.
Baik, apa khabar para pelajar yang cikgu kasihi semua? So harap semuanya berada dalam keadaan yang baik dan bersedia ya untuk meneruskan kelas kita pada malam ini. Saya percaya pelajar-pelajar tak sabar nak teruskan kelas kita pada malam ini. Jadi sebelum itu saya perkenalkan dulu nama saya, iaitu Miss Wahidah binti Zakaria ataupun panggil saya Cikgu Wawa je. Daripada Kolej Matrikulasi Pahang di Gambang Pahang sebagai moderator pada malam ini. Hari ini kita ada kelas tuition Biologi untuk pra-universiti termasuk STPM dan juga matrikulasi, di mana petang ini adalah kelas kali kelima kita bersiaran langsung. Jadi pada malam ini kita bersiaran langsung di channel Cikgu Naini HR. Dan sesiapa yang belum subscribe channel Cikgu Naini HR, sila tekan butang subscribe sebagai tanda sokongan kepada Cikgu Naini. Dan untuk mendapat notifikasi tekan loceng di sebelah untuk video seterusnya. Jom kita perkenalkan dulu Cikgu Naini. Nama sebenar beliau adalah Cikgu Naini binti Harun daripada Pusat Tingkatan 6 Sekolah Menengah Sultan Sulaiman Kuala Terengganu, di mana kita akan belajar subjek Biologi Prayu yang akan dikendalikan oleh beliau pada malam ini bagi tajuk Patterns of Growth. And kelas ini akan berlangsung selama 1 jam. Dan kita bersama cikgu di konti pada malam ini. Selain daripada Cikgu Naini, kita ada Cikgu Faizah daripada Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri 9, iaitu kita punya Ketua Panitia Biologi sebagai control host pada malam ini. Dan
Assalamualaikum semua.
Cikgu Fatiah sebagai pemerhati daripada Pusat Tingkatan 6 Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Seri Serdang, Selangor. Baik. Sebelum kita teruskan kelas kita, ingin saya ingatkan semua pelajar dan penonton yang mana nak hantar komen agar menggunakan bahasa yang sopan, dan gambar profil yang bersesuaian untuk tuntunan publik umum semua. So saya percaya semua yang hadir pada kelas pada malam ini merupakan pelajar-pelajar yang cemerlang, yang ingin cemerlang, dan mari kita tunjukkan disiplin yang baik. So sila fokus pada isi pelajaran yang akan disampaikan oleh Cikgu Naini. InsyaAllah semoga kelas kita pada malam ini dapat dimanfaatkan sepenuhnya oleh para pelajar. Dan kalau ada soalan boleh type di ruangan chat di sana. Jadi tanpa membuang masa lagi, kita serahkan kelas kita ini kepada Cikgu Naini. Dipersilakan.
Okey, Assalamualaikum semua dan selamat malam malam tak tidur lagi Okey, bagi student cikgu pun nampak ada itu dan juga student lain. Okey, jadi cikgu seperti biasa tadi, cikgu adalah cikgu Naini binti Harun. Okey. Daripada Pusat Tingkatan 6 SMK Sultan Sulaiman mengajar selama 23 tahun mengajar dalam bidang biologi STPN dan SPM, teaching biology STPN about 7 years. Okay, so my channel is Cikgu Naini HR. Okay, so I hope my student still on my channel. Okay. And this is my channel, okay, Cikgu Naini HR. Okay, so let's explore biology. Okay, so many video about the biology, especially in STPM. Okay, and also have another tips for study and so on. Okay, and also if you can join in PRAYU collaborative playlist for other subject. Okay. And my team, okay, for this biology PRAYU team is leads by Faiza Ahmad. Okay, Cikgu Faiza here in the Koti now. Okay, so she's from College Matriculasi Negeri Sembilan, Kuala Pilah. Okay. Teaching experience 26 years, 15 years at the boarding school, okay, Science Muay and Mosaic, and 11 years in College Matriculasi Negeri Sembilan. So her channel is Cikgu Faiza. Okay, so my team, other team, okay, so tonight we have all biology PRAYU team, okay, so second teacher is Cikgu Fatia binti Mansur, okay, she from SMK Sri Sedang Selangor, teaching experience 29 years, 20 years teaching Form 6, and her channel is Cikgu Fatia, okay, we also have other teacher coming soon, okay, my sweet MC, Cikgu Wawai. So she will join us after this in giving tuition for this biology project. Okay, so other subjects here Maths, Maths T and also Maths M, which lead by teacher In, okay, and teacher Aileen and also Cikgu Zana, okay, which will be held on Sabtu, Saturday. Okay, Saturday at 5 p.m. Okay. And others is pre-accountant for matriculation at Wednesday 9:30 p.m. Okay. For other subject, okay. Before that, chemistry. Okay, chemistry also during at Sunday 3:30 p.m. Okay, so I'm missing this slide. Okay, then other STPN subject is pengajar am, okay, muat, pengajar perniagaan, perakaunan STPM. Okay, so you all can join us when they are live and you can find the seal on the Portal Academy YouTuber. Okay. These all tuition live, okay, all tuition live for other subject at www.academyyoutuber.com. Okay, so what we want to go learning today? Okay, so what is a topic today? So when you see the diagram, I know you can guess it, which is about the patterns of growth. Okay. So if you see this diagram, there are many patterns in human, in plant, okay, and we don't know how, what, and how or what is the pattern, okay. So the pattern of growth or growth pattern this in STPN semester 2 now we're going to have exam on next week okay, so the pattern growth we must explain with example the growth in human, okay, which is limited growth, unlimited growth, isometric, allometric growth, and also intermittent growth with example, okay. And in matriculation, they study at semester 1, okay, before. Now they are semester 2. They also explain the pattern, the growth pattern, which is limited growth, unlimited, and so on as STPM. Okay, so what are important in our class today, okay, before that we must revision, okay, because the growth pattern is came from the types of growth, okay. So remember, what are the types of growth? Okay, so we revise again, and what is the growth? Okay, so what is a growth? Growth is a permanent and irreversible increase in dry mass of living material. Okay, that means not dry mass, also in head, weight, and so on, which is called the parameter, the parameter of growth. Okay, so head, weight, mass. Okay, mass is refer to the dry mass. Okay, okay, so remember the types of growth curve. Okay, so starting from the absolute growth curve. Okay, so if you see this is the sigmoid growth curve. Okay, so if the question want you to explain about the shape, you must give the shape is S shape. Don't say about sigmoid. The sigmoid growth curve is also required for the types of growth curve. Okay, so the types of growth curves for sigmoid growth curves like this one, we'll call it absolute growth curve, because it is obtained by plotting the parameter against time. Okay, so parameter either dry mass or head or weight or so on, we plot against time. Okay, so if we take the time and then we see the growth. Okay, for example, plant and so on. Okay, the second type is the absolute growth rate curve. Okay, so the name is different about the rate. Okay, so the graph like this. Okay, like the what we say the macam the loceng kalau dikata normal curve. Okay, so the absolute growth rate curve is obtained. Okay, is obtained by the what we say the change in the mass, the change in dry mass or other against time. Okay, and the third one. Okay, so the third one is relative growth rate curve. Okay, so this one we obtain by plotting the increase in parameter, which is expressed as a percentage of the growth against time. Okay, so the differences is about how you obtain it. Okay, for the first one, we obtain by the change in the parameter against time. The second one, the rate, the rate of changes against time. And the last one is percentage of the growth against time. Okay, so this is we call it the types of growth curve. Okay, so I hope you will not confused about the growth pattern. Okay, the growth pattern is about the pattern, okay, which create from the growth curve. Okay, okay, so what's the pattern we learn? Okay, only 5 patterns. Okay, so the first one is the limited growth. Okay, the second one is unlimited growth. The third one is allometric growth. The fourth one is isometric growth, and the last one is intermittent growth. Okay, so how you when you make a revision, you must know the diagram, okay, about the growth pattern, and also the definition, explain, and also the example. Okay, because this growth pattern actually can come out in structure question, in objective question, and also in essay question. Okay, so must memorize. Okay, I think it's not so complicated. Okay, dan saya cikgu rasa you all mesti boleh ingat kan. Okay, so let's start the first one. Okay, look at the graph. Okay, this is actually the graph that you are familiar before STPM. Okay, so this is called the limited growth. Okay, so why you call the limited growth? The organism, okay, they grow up. Okay, so you see, grow up. Okay, so continuously straight until the maximum size. Okay, so the maximum size is when the line, okay, the optimal line we say. Okay, so the maximum size, that means the growth is complete. Okay. Okay. Okay, so what we say the complete, the complete, that means the what we say, okay, wait a minute, okay, just this one. Okay, after the maximum growth, okay, so this one is the maximum growth. There is a period of negative growth or senescence before the death of the organism. Okay, so the senescence is after this. Okay, after this, it will going negative, negative. Okay, so here the negative one. Okay, after this, and it going to. Okay, here. Okay, let me see. Okay, the problem about the cursor. Okay, so it going down. Okay, so after the maximum growth, there is a period of after the maximum growth. Okay, here maximum. There is a period of negative growth or senescence. You know what is senescence? That means okay, in Malay we say penuaan. Okay, so there must be the reduce in mass and so on. Okay, before the death of organism. Okay. An example, okay, example growth in annual plant. Okay, the bacteria also, the seed, birds, mammal, or some insects. Okay, this is called limited growth. Okay, how about the unlimited growth? Okay, if you see the unlimited growth, they look like the limited growth, but they also have a series of what we say sigmoid, sigmoid growth curve. Okay, so if you see, this is the one sigmoid. Okay, so this is the one sigmoid. Okay, so there are about 5 sigmoid curve. Okay, so we call it the series of sigmoid curve. Okay, and the growth is continuous. Okay, more or less indefinitely. Okay, that means the growth is continuous. Same as the limited growth, but the difference is they have a series of sigmoid curve. Okay, that means this is one growth complete. So another years, okay, the growth and then complete another years and so on. Okay, so that we call it for the unlimited. Okay, and there is an increase in the mass and size every season. Okay, okay. So I hope you understand the two pattern of growth. Actually, the comparison is between limited and unlimited in a question. Okay, so I hope you can differentiate it better about the graph and also the explanation and also the example. Okay, so the example for this unlimited growth is for woody perennial plant. Okay, tumbuhan yang bermusim. Sebagai contoh apa tu, pokok-pokok besar meranti ke dan sebagainya yang bukan iklim dekat Malaysia ni, lebih kurang. Okay, okay, we go to the third one. Okay, for the third one is we call it allometric growth. Okay, so the allometric growth is the growth about some organ grow at a different rates from the growth rate of the whole organism. Okay, if you see in this boy and then until the man, the real differences is about the head. So in early they had a big head, and until adult they are small head. Okay, so this is allometric growth. Okay, so the some organ grow at different rates. Okay, the head is not different with the leg and so on. Okay, so this produce a change in size of the organism, which is accompanied by change in shape of the organism. Okay, an example in human, the growth rate of lymphoid tissue, head, and the reproductive organ. Okay, if you see here, okay, the head, okay, grow up faster. Okay, and then until about 15 or 18 years, they stable. Okay. Okay, and the lymphoid tissue, okay, we see if grow faster at early age, okay, and at 10, the optimum, okay. So we know that for a child or a teenage, they are what we say have a high immunity compared to the adult, okay, because the adult here, there are no lymphoid tissue is still decrease and then the stable. Okay, so compared to the child, okay, about 10 years, they have high what we say, high in lymphoid tissue, high growth of lymphoid tissue. And we see the reproductive organ, okay, starting after 12 and they grow up, okay, and then maintain. Okay, so we see the different rate of growth for different organ. Okay, example this one, head, lymphoid tissue, reproductive organ. Okay, so we call it the allometric growth. Okay. Okay, and the fourth one about the isometric. Okay, the words iso that means same. Okay, so what is the same like here? Okay, the size. Okay, so the growth at the same rate. Okay, the same rate, not different. Okay, so we call it the isometric. Okay, metric that mean for the parameter. Metric ni kalau dalam bahasa Melayu kita kata ukuran. Okay, iso ukurannya sama. Berbanding dengan allo ukuran yang berbeza. Okay. Okay, so the change in size of the organism is not accompanied by a change in shape. Yeah, that means the growth is at the same rate. So organ grow at the same rate as the rest of the body. Okay. And the example is the growth in fish and locust. Okay, see locust and fish. Okay, what is locust? Seperti apa? Belalang okay, so belalang and fish. Okay, so other example lipas kan? Okay, so lipas also. They grow at the same rate at the same what is it? The same rate for the growth. Okay, okay. For the okay, we see after this, okay, for the 5 what we say, okay. Okay, let me see another the last one. Okay, the intermittent growth. Okay, so we see what we call it the step-like growth. Okay, berbentuk tangga. Okay, a step-like growth because of adhesives. And you know what is the adhesives? Molting. The chain of the skin. Because especially for the insect or arthropod. Okay, the arthropod, not insect only. Which organism that have exoskeleton, okay, bagi haiwan yang ada rangka luar, okay, yang keras for example insect and something like the udang ke, the crab, okay, crab also have look like this. Okay, so the arthropod, okay, the arthropod, and okay, what we say okay. Okay, I got a problem about the cursor one. Okay, so The growth only take place for a short period of the time during a disease before new skin harden. Okay, that means before at disease, okay, after a disease, they're going to grow, and then the skin will harden. Okay, so the growth we see is look like this. Okay, so here and here they have a 5 insta. Insta is a period. Okay, so after insta they have at disease. Then after at disease, they the growth will occur. Okay. Okay, so I hope you will understand. Okay, and okay, yes. Yeah, MC. We're going to break. Okay, not yet. Okay, can I continue? Little. Okay, about the example. Okay. Okay, so the example is insect. Okay, so the 5 pattern that you have known already, you must know the graph, okay, the explanation, and also the example. Okay, okay, Cikgu Wawa.
Okay, so maaf mencelah. So kita akan break seketika. Jangan ke mana-mana, kita akan bersambung selepas ini.
Alah, apa ni? PKPB lagi. SPM pula ditangguhkan. Jenuhlah nak bayar yuran tuition. Pernah dengar tentang tuition percuma? Kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online secara percuma kepada anda semua. Ada prasekolah, sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, STPM, juga untuk matrikulasi. Percuma je. Jom layari laman sesawang www.academyyoutuber.com.
Okey, baik, kita akan bersambung. Silakan Cikgu Naini.
Okay, class. Okay, so we already know about the 5 pattern of the growth pattern. Okay, why the growth pattern is important? Because is what we say the example of the growth, the growth that you have learned before, the types growth and so on. Okay, so example essay question, example question, essay question. If they want you to describe the growth pattern for human, that means for marks, or fish for marks. Okay, so describe that means, okay, don't need to draw because when you need to draw if the question state with the aid or diagram and so on, okay, atau or we sketch, okay, please sketch the graph about the which what we say sketch the growth pattern. Okay, so you must sketch the growth pattern. Okay, so this one only describe. Okay, so if describe the growth pattern, that means you describe the growth pattern. Okay, so mostly for human, which is the what we say the limited growth. Okay, so you state the answer, limited growth, and then the explanation and so on. Okay, and fish also. Okay, give the name of the growth pattern first. Okay, okay, because this one actually you must memorize and then you must know how to explain the graph. Okay, okay, so this one you can see the example in whatever types question, especially in past year question. Okay, so what we were going to do after this is practice. Okay, hope you're ready to practice, to join me. Okay, to join me in Conti or also join me to answer the question. Okay, so I hope ready because this topic is in SEM 2 so the next week you are going to have the big exam if you repeat. Okay, and so the growth topic is actually is also hot topic. Okay, okay, let's practice the first one. Yeah, okay. Okay, the question is give about the graph. I hope you can see the graph. Okay, the graph which level A, B, C, and D. Okay, so I hope you can see because this is a small one. Okay, so the graph show the relative growth rate of the brain. So remember, relative growth rate. That means what we say, the parameter we use is the percentage. Percentage in the growth against time. Okay, so the relative growth rate of the brain, thymus, reproductive organ, and whole human body. Okay, so which of the following is the correct mesh for the graph? Okay, remember the correct, the untrue, and so on, you must highlight. Okay, because it will make you careless. Okay, so correct mesh for the graph. Okay, for brain, thymus, reproductive organ, and whole body. Okay, please state your answer. Okay, which is the correct match? Okay, I'm waiting for your answer. Okay, I hope my student can answer. Okay, I see they are. So other student, yeah, today I think they have a lot more than usual. Okay, 30. Oh, the answer is B. Okay, other? It's B. Okay, Cikgu Wawa, answer more B. Okay, so the names Ana Najwa say B. Okay, why B? Okay, is the answer B. Okay, let me see, check the B. Okay, B for brain is, okay, okay, brain B, brain B. Okay, brain A. Okay, so brain A, yes. The thymus B. Okay, here the thymus. The reproductive organ D, yes, here one. And the whole body is C. Okay, yeah, correct. Okay, so the answer is B. Okay, I see the answer. All student gives B. Okay, okay, correct for like Crystal, Z, Nins, Anna. Okay, good try. Okay, and good answer. Okay, congrats you all. Okay, Cikgu Wawa, ada ke jawapan lain? Ada dah. Semua B.
Ana Najwa pun B.
Semua kan. Okay. Okay.
B, Zin Zin Chai B. Okay, semua faham ya. Keyword di situ adalah yang paling tinggi itu. Nanti adalah thymus. Untuk whole body ada 2 burst. Okay, 2 times burst untuk whole life. Okay, so di situ C lah.
Okay.
Keyword yang kita nampak tu kan.
Okay. So let me practice for other question. Okay, so tonight we made more practice for you. Okay. Okay, for the question 2. Okay, questions 2. Which of the following statement accurately describe allometric growth? Okay, so the following statement accurately, that means true. Okay, describe the allometric growth. Okay, so A, allometric growth occurs only during favorable condition. Okay, favorable, that means sesuai. Okay, B, organs grow at the same rate during unfavorable condition. Okay, so the C, the growth rate of organs is the same as the overall growth rate of the organism. And D, organ have a different growth rates compared to the overall rate of the organism. Okay, so which is the accurately, okay, that means the true, describe about the allometric growth. Okay, so remember what is allometric growth? Okay, okay, Cikgu Wawa, nobody answer yet?
So tak ada satu dua lagi, so kita tengok. Siapa yang berani jawab? Tak apa, salah tak apa, it's okay. Nanti kita terangkan kenapa.
Ya.
Try your best.
Okay, allometric. Oh. Okay, ada jawapan cikgu bawah?
Okay. Emigrants choose D. May
Ya.
Peng choose D. Miawi, okay, D. Yap Lili D. Nims D. Ana Najwa D. Okay. So
Oh,
like
the answer is
stuff
D.
D.
Yeah, okay. Wow, today we have a
Ada
student.
orang jawab C. Anisha
Why
Fikah,
C?
dia nampak ni. Minggu lepas Anisha Fikah pun ada, Miawi pun ada.
Ya, tu my student tu. Tu ada yang lain tu. Okay, so okay. Okay, so the answer is D. Okay, yes, the answer is D, correct? Yeah. Okay, so congrats. I think they already okay, I think the teacher think that you already understand what is the comparison about the what we say the type of the pattern of the growth. Okay, so yes, the answer is D. Okay, so the keyword is allometric allo. Okay, so allo is a different growth rate compared to overall rate of the organism. Okay, yes, good. Okay, after this, no more to revision. Okay, look for other topic because you have about how many days before the repeat exam. Okay, so we going to other type of question. Okay, this is example of the structure question. Okay. Okay, so this only question that I want you to answer. Okay, so you have given the two graph. Okay, so the graph M shows the growth curve on a woody perennial plant. Okay, so woody perennial plant. Okay, here, so woody perennial plant. Okay, and then the graph N. Okay, the graph N. Okay, you look like this. Okay, this is for an locust. Okay, so missing here locust. Not locust. Insect. Insect. Naming insect and not locust. Okay, locust. This is about the we can say the insect, crab and so on. Okay, so the step like. Okay. Okay, so with the reference to the graph, explain the pattern of the two curves. Okay, so the answer you must give is to explain, not the name of the pattern. Okay, so the 2 marks are given for the pattern. So graph M and graph N. Okay, so if you want to join, you can join me in the content and you can give the direct answer. Okay, the others also can typing the answer in the chat. Okay.
Anyone yang nak join dalam konti, okay, boleh klik link yang di-sharekan di situ, streamyard.com. Okay, jangan malu-malu, cikgu nak tengok sikit. Okay, so kita tengok jawapan daripada live career staff. Okay, graph M shows cumulative series of sigmoid curves which each represent 1 years of growth. Okay, macam mana?
Okay, this answer also can. Okay, cumulative series of sigmoid curve. Yes, okay. Good answer, like Krista. Okay, other answer also can. Okay, so the first one say graph and have a series of sigmoid curve. Okay, yes. Okay, maybe they have other answer.
Ada jawapan lain tak? Okay, ini adalah explanation for graph M kan? How about graph N?
Yeah, graph M. For the other answer for graph M. Okay, because graph M they have we can say the series of sigmoid curve. We can also give other answer which is maybe the correct answer. Okay. Okay, so other answer is instead of the series. Tak ada. Nampaknya tak ada. Okay, so we can also said the continuous growth. Okay, so the continuous growth also can to explain the the unlimited growth. Okay, because although it has a series of smaller segment curve, but it's continuous. Okay, so not stop, straight. Okay, how many years maybe? Okay. Okay, so they must be the two answer, which is correct. Okay, if you have apa yang dikatakan kalau tak ada jawapan lain lah. Okay, nak macam tak ingat lah continuous. Okay, you can say the continuous growth. Okay, the series tak say tak apa.
Okay, cikgu
Okay.
Naini jawapan pula untuk graph N.
Ya, graph N terus.
Graph N, like Carrie also, so he or she. So give answer that shows step-like growth curve which only takes place for a short period of time. So macam mana cikgu?
Yeah, okay, correct. Okay, good answer.
Okay.
Oh, okay, you get the answer from what? In the book? Okay, whatever. Okay, that's a correct answer. Yes, okay, so the graph N, graph N is a step-like growth. Okay, so we see the answer, Okay, you can see the step-like growth, and also you can say the growth is not continuous. Okay, because because of disease, after disease the growth, after disease the growth. Okay, so there is a growth is not continuous. There's a step-like growth. Okay. Okay, that's the explanation for N and also for M. Okay, so the mark only wants 2 marks. So each answer you can get 1 mark. Okay, there is 2 answer for graph M and 2 answer for graph N. Okay, so the step-like growth and the growth is not continuous. Okay, so other answer.
Ada ya? Yes. Melwi said that graph N is a step-like growth because of ecdysis. So she stated that the step-like growth is due to the ecdysis and it takes place for short period of time before new skin harden. So explanation kat sini dia ada kaitkan dengan ecdysis and then before short period of time before new skin harden, before the new skin exoskeleton tu harden lah. Boleh terima cikgu?
Okay, yes. Boleh. Okay, so this because of a disease, okay, step-like growth because of a disease, okay, and take place for short period, yes, short period, before new skin harden, okay. Sebab apa what we said the molting or the disease process, okay, they change the old skin for the new one. Okay, so after they change, they eat whatever, and then the growth will increase and then stop because of the period. Okay.
Okay, Cikgu Naini. Untuk ada lagi jawapan. Jawapan ni dia agak lebih pendek, shorter than the previous. Okay, so means ZS said that, okay, graph M represent 1 year of growth while graph N undergoes ecdysis. Boleh terima ke jawapan yang pendek macam ni?
Graph N represent 1 year. Okay, if you see in 1 year, that means this is a series of sigmoid. So the one sigmoid, that means they represent 1 year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is show the 6 years. Okay, it's not 1 year. Okay, so N is not correct. Okay, but N undergoes at disease, yes. Okay, but in the same sentence, it will be get 0. Okay, so the comparison, if in the one sentence, okay, but in the in this question, okay, never mind. So you can get only for N. Okay, but if in the essay, okay, we compare, okay, one correct and one not correct, so you get 0. Okay. Okay, so what we say means get 1 mark only. The graph M is not the 1 year because here is 6 years. Okay, I think the graph is something missing. So this one will show you the year. Okay, the time. Okay, ini also. Okay. Okay, other. Okay, I get only one question after this. Okay, we have got time. Okay, so student can answer, can ask about the graph. Okay, and whatever the pattern that I have discussed before. Okay, any question or any explanation you want teacher explain more, you can state in your chat. Okay, or you can join with us. Okay, to give about the what we say, the difficulty in study about the graph. Okay, I think if for me as student, I like this one because it's simple, just to memorize the graph, draw, and not the explanation, the more complex explanation. Okay, how about you student? Okay, any problem you want to share or you want to ask about this, the growth pattern? Or you confused about the growth curve and the growth pattern, which one, the type of growth, the shape of growth and so on. Okay. Okay, Cikgu awal kita bagi dia orang tanya dulu about the graph. Okay, because we continue to the last question.
Cikgu Naini, ni kalau
Yeah.
soalan matriculation, okay, memang favorite ni. Kalau level kami di matrik ni soalan favorite ni. Selalu macam kami nak belajar tu pendek je tapi nak faham tu. Okay. So maybe you want to ask more, okay, how ecdysis occur ke, okay, what is meant by the growing series smaller. Series means repeatedly, growth in each year. Okay, so how to determine? Macam mana kita nak determine the series smaller sigmoid curve ni? What is meant by the series smaller sigmoid curve? Okay, macam mana kita nampak pokok tu? Okay, dia akan growth for each year. Why? Kenapa ada waktu yang dia tak grow? Why? Okay, so macam mana?
Ya, ada. Okay, boleh je kalau pelajar matrik pun nanti kan cikgu bawa. Tak? Okay, macam mana nak membezakan? Okay, kalau SCPN student ni, they confuse which one we call it the types of growth curve and why we call it the growth pattern. Okay.
Kenapa ni cikgu? Kenapa bentuk dia straight sekejap kan?
Menegak ke sekejap, whatever. Okay.
Okay, the series of S shape tu pula kan, graph S.
Okay, so the problem when the question they want you to give the shape. Okay, the shape, that means you must look at the shape. Okay, don't give the shape tu as the name. Okay, so kalau macam ni katakan shape. Okay, kita boleh katakan step light ni as a shape. Okay, then step light ni bukan dia punya nama growth patternnya. Growth patternnya adalah intermittent. Okay, so kita boleh katakan shape tu sebagai step light growth. Okay, step light shape. Okay, bentuk tangga. Okay, kalau macam ni, kalau yang this one, the series sigmoid ni, kita boleh katakan macam tak ada nampak shape kan. Okay, tapi kalau katakan yang one sigmoid only, kita boleh katakan dia tu shape dia adalah bentuk S. Okay, so the question will ask about the shape of the graph, and the question also ask about the name of the growth pattern, and the question also will ask you about the types of growth. Jadi types of growth pattern is something different. Okay, because the growth pattern came from the types of growth curve. Okay, because the growth curve we use a parameter for what we say the measure the growth. Okay, the first one we get the what we say the parameter. Okay, if contohnya kalau gising, okay, mass kita ukur mass dia. Okay, then lepas tu kita the second graph tu kita cari increase dia against time. Okay, kita tengok dia punya perkembangan dia tu, okay, growth dia tu in time, okay, the rate and the last one we measure it as the percentage. Okay, percentage, then kita dapat relative. Okay, but the pattern is come from them. Okay, The pattern, the corak, the perbezaan corak graf. Okay. Pattern graph tu. Okay. Okay. Tak ada apa-apa.
Mungkin ada soalan lagi ke yang selepas ni? Ada lagi ke?
Ada the last one. Okay, for the last one. Okay, we going to the last one. Okay, so I hope the student understand about the growth pattern. Okay, so the last one.
Alright.
Okay, so this one is about the choose the correct one. Okay, which of the following organisms show limited growth? Okay, so give 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, example of organism. Okay, 1 human, 2 locusts, 3 annual plant, and 4 fungi. Okay, so which one the answer? A 1, 2, and 3, B 1, 3, and 4, C 2, 3, 4, and D 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, which one is show the limited growth? Okay, so the limited growth. Okay, remember the diagram before? Anyone to answer? Nobody.
Okay. Cikgu Naini, boleh buat tunjuk contoh limited growth kalau dia orang tak ingat.
Dia orang tak ingat.
Terundur.
Undur-undurkan.
Tunjuk graf je.
Okay, graf je. Kena undur susah ni. Yung. Sekejap Okay, cikgu try undur. Patut remember. Okay, lepas ni belajar untuk remember. Okay, this one. Okay, this one. This one.
This is limited.
Yeah, this one. Okay, so the answer Cikgu Wawa.
Okay, so Anis Syafiqah jawab B. Okay. So, Lily jawab B. Zinchai jawab B. Okay, Fatimah Zahra Amy Grace jawab B. Lai Caril B. May Pinchon B. Any other answer? Semua they are all of them answer B. 1, 3 and 4. So except
1, 3 and 4. Fungi. Fungi also the limited growth
1, 3 and 4.
Ada example tadi. Ramai jawab B. Tak ada jawapan lain selain pada B.
No. So setakat ni semua B.
Yeah. Okay, so the fungi is limited growth fungi. Fungi is it's not a plant. Okay. So fungi also have limited growth. How about the locust? I think I give the example of the locust for limited growth. Yeah, so hopefully if you see my slide the answer, okay, locust is limited growth, not fungi. So fungi is not limited growth, Okay, student. Okay, so not the answer B. So the answer is.
So if fungi is not classified under limited growth, so kamu kena cancel.
Locust is intermittent. Locust is not intermittent because locust like as lipas also dia tidak ada rangka yang lipas. Locust is said the belalang kan, locust kan. So locust belalang dia tak mengalami tu, dia special So locust kalau tengok dalam contoh mana-mana buku yang ada, locust adalah limited growth. Okay, dan actually the fungi is not limited. Okay, so the fungi is what we say the unlimited growth. Okay, so limited growth is the growth until a certain maximum size. Okay, because locust kalau katakanlah dia juga mengalami tu okay, dia akan growth until certain maximum size. Okay, so we not kena intermittent ni if if the other insect, okay, so the insect ni dia apa dia kata serangga ni kita terlampau apa, dia ada spesifik yang ada yang buat disease, ada yang tak buat disease. So locus ni tidak, okay. So locus ni allometric ke? Locus adalah limited growth. Okay, let's check okay. Ni say locus, yeah.
Ada juga yang cakap things like don't have answer. Macam mana ni? Dia confused ke, masih tak faham ke macam mana?
Me pincung asing like don't have answer. Okay, the answer is A. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, maksudnya panjang is not classified under limited growth.
Yeah.
Okay. Kita boleh classify under unlimited growth ke Cikgu Naini?
Ya. Dia adalah unlimited allometric the unlimited growth. Okay. Dia not grow until certain maximum size, dia grow on and terus.
Maksudnya dia boleh hidup lama lah kan?
Dia tak ada, kalau macam yang intermittent tu yes okay. Tapi fungi ni tidak. Okay, fungi ni dia nak kata kalau tengok dia punya structure pun dia ada yang apa tu, dia ada yang macam dia punya apa bentuk dia so on Okay, so fungi ni actually is not limited growth Don't jangan samakan kita dengan bakteria. Okay, bakteria no. Okay, fungi is the we not still plant Okay, so fungi is surely not limited growth. Okay, if you are locus whatever, okay, confused Okay, so fungi is actually not limited growth. Okay, so you must choose the fungi. Okay, so what type of the growth is the fungi? Okay, the fungi is unlimited. Okay, the fungi is unlimited. Yes. The locus is limited. Okay, sorry if I say the locus unlimited before that. The locus is limited growth and the fungi is unlimited surely. Okay, so other confusing answer. Okay, other question they ask Cikgu Bapa?
Annual plant is different with other woody perennial plants. Dia tanya adakah annual plant is different to other woody perennial plants?
Yes, okay. Annual. Because woody we call it perennial plant. They have a year so how many year they will grow. Okay, atau kita panggil dalam SPM dia ada gelam tahunan. Okay, macam mana kalau kita tengok pokok meranti ke pokok yang digunakan dalam perabot tu, dia ada corak line-line tu, itu menunjukkan dia punya satu line gelap itu adalah 1 tahun. Okay, one ring black ring tu show 1 year. Okay, so there are series of sigmoid curve. Okay, sebab itu dipanggil woody perennial plant, woody. Okay, tumbuhan berkayu yang ada banyak corak tu. Okay, yang itu dikatakan woody perennial plant. Okay, annual plant yang biasa. Okay, okay, satu ya, Cikgu
Boleh saya tambah sikit. Maksudnya annual plant ni dia punya lifespan dia short kan, betul tak?
Yes, straight aja. Lagi satu, kalau kita tengok dia punya keratan batang ke whatever ke, dia tidak ada menunjukkan belang-belang tahunan tu, tak ada. Okay, cuba kalau student tengok pokok balak balak kita tu, balak Malaysia ni, ada ke belang-belang yang nampak nyata hitam? Ada kan? Okay, sebab balak Malaysia ni 1 year only. Okay, maknanya straight aja. Dalam 5 tahun ni, 5 tahun tu je tak ada dia belang-belang, tak ada. Okay, tapi kalau pokok meranti ke pokok yang ada iklim yang sejuk panas tu, okay, dia ada belang-belang yang banyak. Okay, so dia kata woody perennial plant. Yes. Okay, ada lagi student? Okay, dah nak habis dah masa. Okay, cikgu rasa cukup untuk discuss about the pattern. Okay, so hopefully you all understand. Okay, don't confuse anymore. Okay, please refer for the the biological science book because this is one of the syllabus book that we refer there. Okay, don't use other especially Fajar book. Okay, they explain the like confusing fact. Okay, so if you have the biological science book, please refer for this growth pattern. Okay, so thank you for me, and hopefully good luck for the next coming exam. Okay, bye-bye.
Alright, so don't give up. Okay, try do your best, cikgu ucapkan ya. Okay, baik. Terima kasih diucapkan kepada Cikgu Nur Naini atas perkongsian ilmu pada malam ini. So, alhamdulillah kita selesai ya kelas kita pada malam ini. Tanya juga kepada semua pelajar-pelajar yang mengikuti kita pada malam ini sehingga ke saat akhir. Jom, sebelum kita tamatkan kelas pada petang ini, dipersilakan dulu semua cikgu-cikgu dalam konti ini untuk berikan sepatah dua kata. Kita mulakan dengan Cikgu Nona ini.
Tak dah kata dah. Okay, say good luck to all you all. Okay, I hope you understand, not confused anymore for the coming exam. Okay, please refer to the book I say. Okay.
Itu saja. Okey, kemudian kita pergi kepada Cikgu Faizah daripada Kolej Matrikulasi Negeri Sembilan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good evening to all the teachers and fellow students. Okay, congratulations Cikgu Naini, is a very good explanation about the growth pattern. Okay, hoping all the students can grab all the concept, and do not forget to subscribe, okay, share and like channel Cikgu Naini. And for all the students, good luck, all the best for your STPM. Right, okay, bye, thank you.
Alright, so kita pergi kepada Cikgu Fatia.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening to all student teachers. Congratulations to Cikgu Naini. A very good explanation, and also Cikgu hope the student can get or grab the concept that Cikgu Naini already explained this in this tuition. And also Cikgu wish you good luck for your coming what we call repeat paper for semester 2 on 8 March. And also do not forget to subscribe Cikgu Naini channel and like. Thank you.
Okay, so begitu juga dengan saya ucapkan good luck. Okay, dan juga try your best, do your best, okay, sebelum exam. Okay, and then give commitment lah ya, dan follow kami setiap malam. Okay, and then sebelum kita bukan setiap malam, pada setiap minggu. Okay, sebelum kita tamatkan sesi siaran langsung pada malam ini, saya mohon tutup ruangan chat, okay, dan kemudian kamu boleh klik butang subscribe di bawah. Okay, aktifkan icon loceng untuk the following classes. Okay, kita akan bagi notification lah, okay. Dan sekiranya kamu suka dengan apa yang dipelajari pada malam ini, sila klik like, butang like dan share kepada rakan-rakan anda di media sosial, di Facebook ke, Twitter ke, IG ke, dan sebarkan ilmu. Okay, dan sebarkan link pemberian tuition percuma ni kepada kawan-kawan, dan semoga kita semua beroleh kebaikan melalui perkongsian tersebut ya. Sila type down di ruangan komen, and sebelum link CJ juga akan diberikan sebagai tanda terima kasih, okay, daripada cikgu kerana kehebatan kamu, okay, menyertai kelas tuition percuma pada malam ini. And link CJ boleh didapatkan pada ruangan chat, and sila ambil perhatian ya, link tersebut akan tamat dalam tempoh setengah jam, okay, selepas live kelas ini tamat. Tetapi kamu kena guna link e-didik sahaja, dan jika kamu ada kesalahan dalam memasukkan email, kita memang tak dapat nak layan lah kalau ada masalah yang kecuali yang dilakukan oleh kamu lah ya. Okey, dan kita seterusnya akan bersiaran langsung untuk tuition biologi bagi perayu pada minggu depan pada hari dan waktu yang sama ya, Sabtu pada 9:30 malam dengan cikgu berempat juga insya-Allah. Okey, dan anda dijemput untuk ke portal www.academyyoutuber.com untuk dapatkan info terkini, bukan je subjek bio ya, subjek lain juga. Dan bantu cikgu untuk sebarkan kelas tuition percuma ini kepada semua rakan-rakan dan guru-guru dekat seluruh Malaysia ni. And insya-Allah usaha ini adalah hasil gabungan guru-guru seluruh Malaysia, disebabkan kita berada dalam pandemik COVID-19 ni, dan selepas ini pun kita akan teruskan juga untuk kelas live ini, insya-Allah. Semoga kita semua dapat manfaat daripada kelas-kelas yang telah dan yang akan dijalankan. Ingat hashtag bermula percuma, selamanya percuma. Insya-Allah. Dengan itu, terima kasih kepada semua penyokong Akademi YouTuber Guru-Guru Malaysia. Dan segala yang baik itu daripada Allah Ta'ala. Jika terdapat sebarang kekurangan dan kelemahan itu daripada kami, cikgu-cikgu semua. InsyaAllah kami akan memperbaikinya. Doakan kita semua terus kuat, bersemangat untuk membantu dalam membangunkan pendidikan Malaysia dan memberi yang terbaik kepada kamu, anak-anak dan adik-adik sekalian. Jadi sehingga ini sahaja. Assalamualaikum, selamat malam. Bye semua. Bye.
Berikutan pengumuman penutupan sekolah sehingga akhir persekolahan. Pengajaran dan pembelajaran secara home-based learning tetap diteruskan. Oleh itu, kami di Akademi YouTuber menyediakan tuition online percuma pertama di Malaysia, dari prasekolah hinggalah ke sekolah menengah, dengan kerjasama e-didik Malaysia dan Kelab Guru Malaysia. Kenapa bayar jika anda boleh dapat percuma? Bermula percuma, selamanya akan percuma. Manfaatkan peluang yang ada. Jangan tunggu lagi, sertailah sekarang. Untuk maklumat lanjut, layari www.academyyoutuber.com.
Dibawakan kepada anda oleh Akademi YouTuber.